tattooed squirrel. As you can see, we got the Bronco doors. Just got the second mount for the back doors. We're going to go ahead and install that today. This one, because I am running aftermarket door pockets, I do have to have the Additive Innovations spacer block. So with the spacer block, you're going to want to get yourself some 3/8 at a minimum 7-inch lags. That'll give you 2.5 inches of actual wood penetration. So the first thing that you're going to want to do when you get this, let's position the camera down here, is you're going to want to drill the holes out to fit a 3-inch lag. So we're going to go ahead and drill those out right now. The easiest way to do that is to go ahead and use a step bit like I have here, and you want to just get it enough to where you can fit your 3/8 lags down into the actual mount. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and mount it on the wall just above the front doors. And the reason why we want to put the back doors on the top is because the front doors are actually heavier than the back doors. So it'll be a little bit easier to pick the back doors up and hang them on the hanger. So now what you want to do, I've already got my mark for where I want the doors. You want to be able to hang the doors and get them away from each other as you got these little wings that you need to deal with. So basically what you want to do is you want to be able to hang the door just above, like so. So I have my marks already, and what you want to do is take your wall mount and your block, set your first lag screw you're going to get some pretty good penetration through the walls. So the first thing that I want to do is I want to go actually in the middle and screw the wall mount and the block itself in the center. And the reason why I'm doing the center first is because I want to be able to adjust the wall mount and the spacer, and I want to be able to set a level on top like so and level it up. So once you're level and you like the level, you can use 4-foot level like this, a torpedo level on the side, and you can get it to where you want it level on both fronts. So then you're going to go ahead and you're going to grab another one of your long lags. Both the spacer block you're going to just want to snug it for now. So now we're level. And the next thing we're going to do is I'll bring the camera over here. So as you can see, the next thing we're going to do, now that we've got the wall mount and the block mounted to the wall, the wall mount comes with 2 pins. You're going to need to replace the 2 pins that are mounted at the bottom of the bracket into the top of the bracket for the back doors. So we'll go ahead and do that now. Alright, so what you're going to do here is you're actually going to use a 5mm Allen head wrench. You're going to go ahead and loosen these top pins and get those loosened up. And then you want to loosen these pins down here on the frame. And what you'll do is you'll go ahead and you'll take these top pins out. These short pins are for the front doors. You can go ahead and put them back on your mount, back here in the mounting holes. Give them a little tighten so that you don't lose them. And you're going to go ahead and you're going to take your long pins, which are for your back doors. Long pins. You're going to go ahead and install those on the mounting bracket. And you're going to want to tighten those up. Now that we got those tight, I'm going to go ahead and cinch this last bolt down. Now that we're level. Now everything is ready for the back door to be hung. I have a little bit of this white sheet metal edge protector. I go ahead and cut a little bit of that and I install that on the edge right here. What that's going to do is give a little bit of extra added protection so your doors don't hit the metal and bang up your... Basically what these are, you know, just like the little rubber pieces that come with your Bronco to protect the door from paint chips. And you want to cut just enough so that you can install right in this area here. That's the only spot on the on the wall mount itself where the door would make contact with the wall mount. So you just cut you a little piece in there, kind of drive it home. Helps it open up. Now you're protected for your door. So the next thing you're going to want to do, you're going to want to go ahead and grab your door. This is actually easier with two people. However, I don't have two people. So this is a little more difficult with one person. It can be done, but it is a little more difficult. So now what you're going to want to do is, the way the mount is, you can actually get behind the door and look for the pin placement, like so. This is the most difficult part to do by yourself. This is where you really need two people. As I stated before, you can do it. It's just very difficult to do with one person. So now, go ahead and do the same thing on the reverse side. So you're basically just repeating the process for the second door. And as I stated before, this is a lot easier with two people. There we go. Now, as I said, that's a little more difficult than what I anticipated. So, I don't have the AC on. But it's going to be you, usually. So the struggles that I have, some of you will have too. With the rear doors, actually it makes it a little more difficult because you have this little tab right here. So you're limited on where your pins actually go. So now if you look up here, you can see why the longer pins are actually needed instead of the short pins that are right there for the front door. So now there's plenty of room with your spacer for your doors to be able to sit parallel to the wall with aftermarket door pockets. And you got just enough room. Your front doors, as you can see here, are actually against the wall. So with that being said, Now you have all 4 doors hanging on the wall as such. Nice, clean, out of the way, ready to be taken off and put back on your Bronco. Again, these are Additive Innovation wall mount brackets, as well as the 4-inch wall mount spacer block needed for anyone who runs aftermarket door pockets. Like, subscribe, and share.